Hola a todos. Now we're going to switch to English. Hello, everybody. I will start giving thanks to our friends here in Madrid, the office of McCann World Group Spain, for hosting us. I will also like to thank our friends and partners from Facebook. Welcome to this Facebook Blueprint training. Together I will share this stage with John, who is in charge of digital for all the region for Europe, Piers, who is in charge of IPG agencies working for Facebook, and Pepa, who is in charge of, who is the creative strategist of Facebook here in Spain. So I think I don't need to reinforce the importance of the social platforms and how relevant they are for our business, for our clients, for our consumers, and for ourselves. And I think also I don't need to reinforce the importance and the relevance of Facebook in this environment. This is why I am very proud of introducing these training sessions. You need to know that this is we are the first creative network in doing this across Europe. So thank you, Facebook, for this. Thank you for sharing with us this training. We are 30 cities in this moment, live, 3,000 people. So this is massive. This is very important. This is very good. And I think that the main message for me today is to say, one, this is very important because social platforms, as we know, are key for our business. And second, this is for everybody. This is not just for digital people or planners. This is for everybody because digital platforms are important in our business today and in the future even more for everybody, for all of us. So welcome again, and I will pass it to John to go into more details on what this means for us as a company. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Hello, all the offices across Europe. Just before we go forward into the near future of Facebook Blueprint training, I want to take us all back. I want to take us all back to 1991, where some of you may have seen this ad. It's been doing the rounds. But this was a print ad. Do you remember print before the internet? And this was a print ad for Radio Shack. Radio Shack was an American electronics firm that had offices, it had shops across the world. It was called Tandy in other markets as well. But what's fascinating about these full-page ads for Radio Shack from '91 is that if you see at the top, there's a Walkman stereo, then we have an AM/FM clock radio, then we have some in-ear stereo headphones, then we have a micro-thin calculator. I won't do everything, but I'm going to do most of them. We have a PC, we have a video camcorder, we have a three-way speaker with a woofer and a tweeter, we have a deluxe portable CD player, a compact 10-channel desktop scanner, a recorder. You got the idea, yeah? Now, so all of these things, which you could then find your local Radio Shack shop by looking in your phone directory, which was a big paper book, if you remember it. All of these things you could buy separately. And what's amazing about the world we live in is that every single one of these things exists here on your mobile. And that's how far we've traveled, and that's how important mobile devices are to the lives that we live. And increasingly, social networks are the dominant interaction that we have on our mobiles. And if you look at the world's most dominant social network, clearly it's Facebook from an international footprint point of view, and particularly from a European point of view. So we're honored to have Facebook here today, and the objective for us with the blueprint training is to make us all masters of understanding how brands can make the best use of all the different technologies and media that exist on Facebook. So if you think about the world of Facebook, not only is it a news feed and social connections, it's also a commerce platform. And recently it's become a TV broadcaster as well, which Piers is going to talk about very, very briefly. That's going to launch in Europe later this year, TV shows on Facebook. Everything being powered through your mobile, a lot of brand activity happening on Facebook. So think of mobile, think of Facebook. That's what this blueprint training is all about. We've designed the modules with Facebook, and we've selected 18, and the 18 are designed to give everybody a broad knowledge in how to optimize brand experiences on Facebook and on mobile as well. It's really useful training. I've done it. You can do it over 8 weeks if you choose, or you can do it all in one day, which is the way I did it. Lock yourself in a room, big pot of coffee, get on with it. You can do that. It works either way. If you have questions, which we expect people will have questions, every office has a Facebook Blueprint champion. You should know by now who your Blueprint champions are. I mean, I'm not going to go through the list, but there are 30 Blueprint champions. If you get stuck, obviously contact Isabel and myself in the center as well. If you can't connect with your champion, we'll help you. And Piers and Pepper are here to help as well. It's only 3,000 people, Piers and Pepper. If you can put your email address up, that'd be great. Okay, thanks very much, everybody. I hope you enjoy the training. It's going to be really useful for everybody who can possibly complete it. And one final thought, it's competitive. This is a competition between different markets to see who can get the most people completing the training. There'll be prizes given, and let's see, it's proportionate on your size of market. So if you're in a small market, you've got just as much chance as winning as a big market. So good luck to everybody. I'm going to hand you over to Piers from Facebook.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you, Pablo. It's very exciting to be here. I've always wondered what it would be like to be on TV. And now I have a rough feeling. I'm going to try not to think what's behind the camera, but thank you so much for an incredible turnout. I'm very excited to be here to be launching the Baseline 18 training program across EMEA. This is actually the largest scaled program Facebook's ever run with any agency group across the world. And this is just the first step in the partnership of how we will develop learning and projects across specific accounts across the coming months. But this is me, Piers Noller, agency lead for IPG from EMEA, and I'm joined by my wonderful colleague Pepper from the Madrid office from Creative Shop. There couldn't be a more exciting time to be in here to give you more background on the platform. Never before have we had such a range of platforms. Never before have we had such a number of people using these platforms. The latest figures, just for Facebook alone, on the Facebook app, is over 2.1 billion. Instagram is the fastest growing app in history and is growing even faster than Facebook itself with 800 million people. It's incredible to think that 1 in 4 minutes of our time now spent online on mobile is spent within the Facebook ecosystem. If you include Messenger as well, yeah, there's around 20-25% of your daily time. WhatsApp, Messenger, both over 1 billion as well, which we'll start to see commercial opportunities coming through later this year. And if you're not familiar with the 10-year vision, these are projects we're already starting to work on in the areas of connectivity, connecting the rest of the world where they currently only have 2G. These will become creative opportunities in the future. AI is already a big and booming area on the platform, and an exciting area we're already working on is the whole area around virtual reality and augmented reality, which with the likes of filters and so on. But for those people who are not so familiar with the platform, I'm just going to play a quick video just to show you how this all knits together.
Friends, families, teams, tribes, colleagues, communities. It's human nature. People like to be with other people. Because while we humans do a lot on our own, the simple truth is that sometimes we're even better together. which is why we're drawn to interact and connect in simple and powerful ways, to express our likes and loves, and so much more. These are opportunities to share, to discover, and to inspire. It's where amazing things have the opportunity to happen every single day. More than just on Facebook, but on our growing family of apps and services, bringing us together in ways that are both accessible and incredible, delivering more than just likes and views, but measurable value for people and businesses alike. This is the incredible power of connecting us all. And it's just getting started.
Brilliant, thank you. So it gives you an exciting feel for the technology that will soon be with us, that we're constantly looking to develop. In terms of big bets for 2018, undoubtedly will be video in so many different formats. Across the IPG group, around 45% of all ads across the Facebook platform are now animated. We classify as videos, so that might be an animated GIF, it might be a boomerang you're seeing on Instagram. But this is an area we're seeing growing massively. We've seen in the last year alone a 400%, fourfold increase in video usage on the platform, and we expect to see a tenfold increase by 2021. And working with good partners like yourselves, there's a real opportunity for exciting content there. Instagram Stories as well is one of the fastest growing products we've ever had. 250 million people on the platform are posting on Instagram Stories every single day. A third of those are businesses are posting. And within the past month, 50% of all businesses have also posted organically. So there's all sorts of new platforms and creative mechanics at your disposal for the coming year for all of your clients. And to give you a better understanding of how the video consumer consumption is developing and how we see it developing for the coming year, I'll hand over to Pepper before I take you through the structure of the program.
Well, hello everyone. It's nice to be back. I used to work here in Centropy, so thank you for your time. So Facebook is all of these things: people, beautiful insights, and mobile. Mobile is our white canvas, as we can say. But there was a missing piece. It was the creative spaces. And now if you take a look to all the creative spaces that we have, it's like, boom, there's a lot. I think we can have fun playing with this. So now it's your choice. It's your choice. How deep do you want to go in your stories? Because we have the formats and we can play. Also, this is part of a big presentation that you will see in the near future. And our brain, our brain goes really, really fast. People thumb through 100 feet of content every day. That means people thumb through a state of liberty every day on feed. Wow, that's a lot. But let's give a try. We can, when I mean fast, is that we can do 500 words per minute. Can you try it? Well, we can. Over the last 2 years, we have been building over a dozen of video products. These are all of our brand video solutions. And when I see this chart, I like a lot. Hello? Okay. I like a lot a quote by Winston Churchill that says, "If I had more time, I had writing a shorter letter." So this means that we need shorter letters, and this is how we brands had to catch up with the speed of people. So we, as an industry, are we facing this? Are we thinking a lot of how people speed of feed? And this starts with the recognition of 3 types of behavior: on the go, lean forward, and lean back. This means that some content is immediate, some content is interactive, and some content is immersive. What does it mean? That is not the same when you are going to the work in the subway, and or when you are at home late at night. So immediate means a snackable, short video, like this. Interactive means that you can interact with the pieces, more immersive. And immersive means entertainment. Hello. So when we have to build a campaign, we have to take a look at this. So 70% must be immediate, like short video. 20% must be interactive, like a canvas, a 360, a live. And 10% must be a long video. So let's take a look at some campaigns and award campaigns, and maybe we can understand better. In this case, I know all of you know this campaign. There was a trailer at the beginning. It was a short film, like 8-second film. Afterwards, it was the live. And afterwards, they create a canvas, a lovely canvas, with the whole story. Another nice example, this was from All Spice. They create also an event to drive awareness, afterwards to the event, to the live. And afterwards, they create a long video with the 48 hours of a live that they have created. So this could be like some examples of how a campaign should be. Here you can see how deep do you want to go in a story. Recap, if we are creating for the speed of feed, we need to build for the speed of people. We need to understand that, the speed of people. And also we need to build on the go, lean forward and lean back. And it takes a lot of craft. And when we talk about short films, it's not only about editing. It's about time, it's about crafting, and it's about thinking. I think it's more complicated than a long film. And play more. We are here to help, enjoy, we have the formats, and we are happy to help. Thank you so much.
I knew I'd forget to mention it. John said I was going to talk about Watch, and I didn't. So Watch, some people may have heard of this. This launched in the US earlier this year. I don't have a slide, sadly, to show how it works. But essentially be bringing video content to your mobile feed. So think of it as a sort of YouTube and Netflix. You'll be able to watch programs with your peers. You'll be able to share comments and likes. To give you an indication of the content, it will include drama. We're going to be developing our own potential content, new drama series. To give you an idea as well, in the US, they're already watching Champions League football through Facebook Watch. So you start to get an idea of the potential scale of taking a platform with billions of people and then expose them to rich content. Again, there'll be longer form video opportunities within this, and as soon as I have more information to share, I will share it with all of you to give you an indication of when that's launching. So, the exciting bit, why everyone's here, the training. I always so impressed with the turnout when people realize it's training. So thank you very much for still being here. So, how's it going to work? So the baseline 18, I'll show you very shortly how you connect to this to kick it off. But this will include 18 modules which you can go through in your own pace, either online or on your mobile. Again, we'd recommend, they should take about 10, 15 minutes each. So if you did 2 or 3 per week, you'd easily get this completed within the 6-week program. This covers areas of how to work in 360 Live, Canvas, Carousel, all of the different new formats we have across the platform. Also to give you a bit more depth of understanding around Instagram and Facebook. For those that are interested and feel they want more information, we'll be providing, as a second wave, additional number of modules to read across specific disciplines, if that would be interest. But that's not part of the competition. That's purely if you'd like further reading. Furthermore, we have some videos which we created when we ran this program in the UK. So you'll find these, if you don't know where to find them, please speak to your champion, but they're within the YouTube Vimeo environment, I believe, for McCann World Group. And we have Facebook talking about video and brand, more interesting creative examples from Creative Shop. We have a specific session on Instagram and also one on Messenger. The weekly prize and draw. Some of the offices, you may have seen a big box. I'm sure it's somewhere here. I will apologize in advance for any noise that it makes or any damage that it causes. But you'll have a giant Jenga to play. Good fun, especially over a beer. It gets very competitive. And then weekly, we'll be sending around a report. For the first couple of weeks, it'll be based on the number of people that enroll for the training, and then also people as they start to complete the courses will be picking at random a winner every week. And that person will be able to choose from a voucher. We can make these more sexy. If you have better suggestions for prizes, please let us know. We can still tweak this. We have a voucher, Samsung gear, or some very much talked about Facebook swag. I'll be honest, I'll say when they did it in the UK, everyone went for the voucher. But please, I won't be offended if you don't go for the swag. And then lastly, the winning office will get fully working Oculus Rift and Touch, to which you'll then start to get a real feel for how we're going to be communicating with our peers in the future. Phase 2. This is already planned. For those who still want more learning and would like to become a sort of Facebook champion for your office and more region, we'll be running an ambassador program, 100% for McCann World Group in our headquarters in Dublin for 2.5 days for the 24th to 26th of April. The idea here is that we give you much more in-depth training. We get you in front of all of our direct product teams who can give you all the latest insight on the platform. We will also be doing some creative workshops, being able to work on specific brands and briefs. We're still working on the content, but it'll be a fantastic couple of days. And then from there on, the sort of 40 or 50 ambassadors we have across EMEA, I'll be then keeping regular contact with you every 2 months. And again, we'll be sharing all the latest content coming through so you can really keep on top of what's happening across the platform. And then for those who still want more, we've developed a first ever certification for creative agencies. McCann World Group is going to be helping with the development of this, and this will be launching in Q3, and our ambassadors will be the first creative agency group in the world to be actually take these exams. But they will not be easy. John will also have to take one, as will I. So, next steps. All we need to do, so I want you just to check your email. I believe something's going to be sent around later today, if it hasn't already. Please just click on the link, or you can use the URL from this presentation, which I believe will be available afterwards. Please watch the intro video from Pablo. Anyone who's not on this video, please watch this. Register your location. A little box will pop up. When you register your location, just literally tick the market that you're in, and then you just enroll in the baseline 18. You will then take the range of modules, again at your own pace. Every time you close down or reopen, it will reopen to where you've actually finished off previously, so don't worry about that. And then please just keep your eye open for the weekly prizes, updates. Please let us know if you're interested in taking part of the Ambassador Program. And thank you very much. I think we have probably some time for any questions.
Does anybody have any people in the room, this is, rather than across Europe, does anybody have any specific questions that they'd like to ask peers around the training or broader around Facebook?
Some people from social media team have already done this training course in Facebook Blueprint. What's new now? What is the new in that course?
When did you do those courses?
This year.
This year?
Yeah.
In the last week?
No. More.
I'm joking. Sorry, I'm being facetious.
February, March.
Okay. You'll see this is constantly getting updated. So even if you want to see which modules we've done previously, for a lot of the new formats, so we wouldn't have had 360 there. There's a lot of new formats on live. Those modules are constantly getting updated every time we release a new product, or there is a new product update, because the product, each unit itself is constantly evolving. So I'd say, even 18 months ago, we had no live, we had no 360, we had no canvas, we had no stories. So the platform's evolving very quickly. So please still have a look through. If you feel you're up to that level, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I just add to that? It's competitive as well, yeah? So you need to do it for your agency.
I want to know if when the course finishes, could we keep all the documentation to check in if we need something?
Absolutely. It'll be online permanently, so you'll be able to log back in to go through any of the courses or do any of the further reading. I'll make sure that stays up as long as it's relevant, otherwise we'll have to redo it anyhow. But we'll keep it up.
And when is it finished, are we going to have any support if we have some doubts or something?
Absolutely. I mean, we're constantly ramping up resource, so that will come over the coming periods. Up until then, I very bravely put my email address up here. Please don't just send a note to say hello, lovely to see you, because it'll take me days just to delete that. But for any emergency, please go to your champions, or please do feel free to reach out as well.
Okay.
I'll do my best to manage it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if everybody could send a thank you email to peers, that would be great. One more question? Is there any more?
Do you plan to roll out this to any other agencies?
There are counterparts to myself, but I know they're all struggling to get traction with creative agencies. So I think you're in a privileged and a great position, and it's very exciting to be working with you. So yeah, for the time being, we're ahead of everyone. So that's my job to keep you guys ahead. So
Okay, thank you.
so no.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I just also want to thank the team here in Madrid for their fantastic hospitality today. And for those of you in other offices, you can't see what I can see before me, and there's a lot of people here. I just want to thank, in particular, Felix, who's the president of Spain. Felix, do you want to give a couple of words just to close us?
It's amazing to see how many people are here in this square. I can promise you that it's the first time that I see so many people of the group here in this square, which is a proof of the amazing and exciting opportunity that we have in front of us. Thank you. Well, also a very warm welcome and regards to our colleagues in Europe, that hopefully they are listening to us now in streaming. And thank you very much to Piers and Pepa and our regional management to have this exciting initiative. And I'm sure that we all are excited about this initiative, and hopefully we will win a lot of the stuff that we can have and this will be a proof of our real interest. Thank you very much to all the people here, to our international colleagues and everybody for the fantastic initiative. Thank you.
That's it. We're done. Cheers.